so I just played and beat the demo for FNaF Freddy's in real time, and I have some things to say about it. But before I get onto my opinion of the game, I wanted to first take a look at the timeline to show you what led up to the demo releasing yesterday as of recording this video. First ever trailer for FNaF in real time came out 10 months ago, and all it really said was the basic concept of FNaF in real time, which was that the animatronics can move basically freely and they have animations for each movement. It told about some different gameplay elements that'll be in the game, and overall was just an introduction that kind of laid the groundwork of what FNaF in real time would become. However, at this point we didn't have a release date, it was just known as an up-and-coming fan game. 2 months later, on October 22nd, 2023, the interactive demo showcase was released to the YouTube channel, and had an interactive link at the end of the video that was night 1:12 AM, which when clicking on it goes to an unlisted video with the same name. I'm not going to go through every single one of the videos, just know that it shows off a decent bit of gameplay, but it's basically a glorified gameplay trailer. It still showed off a decent bit of the game though. 1 month after that, on November 18th, 2023, was the official second trailer for FNaF in real time, which really didn't show off many new things besides more animations for the animatronics and a jump scare for Foxy. And once again, the release date was just coming soon. Just under 3 weeks later, on December 7th, 2023, a quote-unquote 2024 real-time trailer was released, and showing different things that the team was working on behind the scenes besides just the game, like a VHS series, a FNaF movie game, a playable demo, all in 2024. Skip forward another month, and we have the FNaF Freddy's in real time teaser demo. Basically, all the teaser demo was just a glorified cutscene which showed the animatronics walking around, and it was pretty cool to look at, but it really did not show much. Also, having a thumbnail demo release date, well, it's really just a teaser demo, is kind of misleading, I gotta say. Then March 1st of 2021, a formal gameplay trailer was unveiled, which basically just showed the same thing from previous trailers, but some new additions too. It talked about custom challenges, a clock-in mode, interactable cutscenes, downloadable content, 7 nights, the 6-hour mode, which initially caught my eye to this game when it was first being talked about, and a few other things I won't get into now. And then they announced a release date, April 27th of 2024. Now, that wasn't just the release date for a demo, that was the release date for the game. And the demo was supposed to be released March 2nd for a Daco charity stream. But on April 27th, which was the day that the game was supposed to drop fully, instead of dropping the game, Real Time released a video, aptly titled April 27th. But instead of talking about the game really, it was basically just an animation of an animatronic from the game that Real Time themselves created. The actual animation isn't of much importance here. It is a great animation, I recommend checking it out. They don't talk about what happened to the game, all they say is, "We'll see you soon." And then at the very end, it says June 2024, announcing that they've pushed the release date back. As you can tell by the date I'm uploading this, it's mid-July. Looks like they didn't go to that promise either. So, what have they released in the meantime from April 27th, the original release date, to the full game, to, as I'm recording this, July 16th? Well, on their YouTube channel, they released a video talking about the demo being released. Not the public demo though, that was a private demo released to a few YouTubers. We had to wait another week and a half for the actual demo. And a trailer for their next project, FNaF movie game. So it seems like to me they're trying to kind of sweep under the rug the fact that the game's been delayed twice now. First time they addressed it and pushed it back to June, and now that June has passed, they haven't talked about a release date. The only thing that's come about it since is a demo release, which is what the point of this video is. So, now that we've caught up, I can talk about the actual public demo, and I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed. Now, I'm not saying that the demo is bad. I think it's alright. My biggest issues with the demo, the presentation of certain elements, like the door controls are straight up ripped from FNaF Freddy's 1, and they aren't really well placed in. It looks like they were slapped on with some super glue. They don't really fit the new aesthetic of the office at all, and I really think they could have spent more time on fixing that up when we've seen the door controls and what they've looked like for almost half a year. So the fact that they haven't tried to polish this up at all and make them not look like they're ripped straight from FNaF Freddy's 1 is kind of weird. It's a demo, so maybe they'll change it for the full game. But one other thing, at least for me, when I'm flipping up the monitor, the animation kind of glitches a little bit. The biggest selling point of FNaF in real time was the fact that the characters can move basically on their free will and can move anywhere in the building, but they actually have to walk there and you can see them move. On paper, it's a pretty cool idea, and in the gameplay trailers, it looked awesome. So how does it actually work in gameplay? You can't see them half the time. So the way they structured the Night 1 demo, the animatronics move a lot. They're super aggressive, so they move a lot, and you'd think that'd be a good thing because you could see them move a lot, but you're so focused on defending the animatronics and not dying, you're flipping through the cameras too fast to see the movements half the time. This might not be an issue with the final game, I just think it was a bad idea making the first night demo hyper aggressive, because you want to take a second to look at what makes the mod unique. You want to take a look at the animatronics moving from camera to camera and seeing how they get there and just seeing them walk through the building, because the animations are cool. They blended it so well with the look and feel of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. These look like the original camera views, and when I was looking at them, I thought they just straight up ripped the PNGs from the first game. And then when they started moving, I realized, no, these are recreations. They look awesome, but because they made them so aggressive, you can barely see it. In the full game, this probably will be fixed. They'll probably make the animatronics not as aggressive on the earlier nights, so you can actually take a second to see them move around. You really can't see what makes this demo unique, so it ends up feeling like Five Nights at Freddy's 1. However, there are quite a few things that make this different, namely the fact that the animatronics will move anywhere they damn please. That means Chica can pop up on the left side, Bonnie can pop up on the right, Freddy can go on either side, and Foxy can also go down either hallway. That actually adds a new gameplay element where you have to use the cameras a lot more, because you can't just rely on what you know from the first game because they switch it up. However, this comes at a cost though. If there's an animatronic walking away from your door and an animatronic coming to your door, you can't see both animatronics move. One of them will be hidden, and therefore you won't know it's coming. This happened multiple times throughout my playthrough. The same thing happens with Foxy too. The hallway has to be completely empty in order to see Foxy run down the hallway. Otherwise, he's just out of Pirate's Cove for what feels like minutes at a time, and you have no clue where he is. This could also be just an issue on the later nights, and the earlier nights are fine because they're not as aggressive, meaning that they won't be moving around as much and you can actually see the animatronics one by one. But in this demo, it's honestly kind of annoying that you can't see the animatronics if more than one are moving at a time. This is only a problem with the halls, and I get why they do this because it would take way more development time to animate a custom cutscene of the animatronics moving when the animatronics are already in the hallway. Like seeing an animation of Chica moving around Bonnie or Foxy moving around Freddy. It would take way more development time that it's probably worth, but it makes the gameplay a lot more streamlined and you're not flipping through the cameras panicking thinking, where is everybody? Although I will say once again, the animations of the animatronics moving around are super high quality, really well done, and add a lot of ambience and tension to the game. And also when you run out of power, they do a little tribute to FNaF Musical, which I think is really sweet. Overall, however, I was left kind of disappointed by the Five Nights at Freddy's in Real Time demo. After waiting nearly 3 months after the supposed release date of the full game, and only getting what feels like a half-baked demo is kind of disappointing, and kind of feels like a slap in the face if you've been following this game since the start of its public development. Some of the graphical elements look unfinished and kind of look rushed. The animatronics mechanics don't really mesh well together. As I said, one will disappear if another's already walking in that hallway, and I think they move way too fast in the demo for you to get a good look at their animations and really appreciate them, because these are cool. This is a cool idea, but it feels like they made them way too aggressive for a first demo, because you can't really slow down and appreciate what they've built. I hope they improve this demo. They're constantly updating it. Currently I'm on version 0.1.5, which means they are taking feedback and they are updating it. Until the full game releases, this is what we have so far, and I gotta say, I'm not all too impressed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon.